What's happening? Back. Come on. Get everybody out for a quick hike today. The best day of the week. Hiking day, ain't that right, Moon? Apollo is ready to hunt, as always. Super excited, but we gonna get her right today. Come on, let's go. She gonna act right today, ain't that right, Apollo? We acting right today. Big dog, let's go. Come on, let's go. Place. Good dogs. Good boy, big dog. Come on, Apollo, come. Good girl, Gray. Good girl, Moon. Apollo, place. Apollo, place. Come on, go. Good. Come on, Apollo, come, place. Apollo's so excited. She's ready to roll. She's ready to hunt. She's not ready to listen. Come on, let's go. But I'm gonna keep her close today because I just don't feel like chasing her all day. Get over here. You saw a squirrel. See, Apollo is always on the hunt. She does not turn off. I mean, she turns off. Let me not say that. But in these early parts, these like heavy wooded parts, she knows she finds something every time. And I normally don't let her go get it, but we not on it today. We just gonna get some exercise because it's been cold. As y'all can see, it's gloomy out. But I just had them basically working in the yard the last few days, and to get them out, let them run. Big boy, good girl, Gray, good girl, good girl, big dog. As y'all know, Gray and Summer, they usually love to stay close to me. Apollo's the hunter; she's out chasing everything. Big boy, Moon's kind of that in between. She wants to hunt the whole time, but she will also make sure she can see me. Whew. Good boy, good girl, Moon, good girl, Mama. Summer always want to climb on stuff like Moon. Good girl, good dogs, girl, Moon. Let's go, baby. What's up? What's up, dogs? When I got here, I didn't see any cars, so I know I could just let them run today, at least until we're on the way back. Then I'll put leashes on them or I'll have them heel next to me. Apollo, no! Get your ass over here. They have remote collars on, but um, I'll only use the beep for proximity and then vibrate to let them know. Turn their head, turn around, look at me, look for me. Unless something goes crazy, which I don't anticipate, but if it happens, I'm ready. I'm prepared. I don't come out here unprepared with this many dogs. I got my book bag on with everything I need in case some crazy dog thing happens or in case I myself get hurt. I got just enough in there. Come on, to make it home. We gonna get home, ain't that right, big dog? Boy, these hikes for us are mainly a bonding exercise, but there's a little bit of training going on here too, and making them understand how far I want them away from me, how close we need to be to each other. Small commands like, come on, come on. Being able to do just that, and 3 out of 4 come right back. And then that good boy, that good dog, you hear at the end, that would be the treat that most people will give their dogs. I just do that for my dogs. Good boy, good girl. That's enough for them. That's the positive marker. That lets them know that they're doing what I want them to do. Some people positive marker is food. Sometimes mine will be a ball because they all love, or a stick or something like that. I'll throw the stick for them, I'll throw the ball. But situation like this, we just gonna do verbal. They love it. It's enough. Boy, the girl, the dogs. So also that whistle. This is Gray is 6 months. She obviously hasn't had that much time in the woods with me. Come on, let's go. So she's learning, and she's learning when they come back, when they hear that, we go back. And I don't have to formally teach that to Gray because the pack understands it. It's almost, what's up, big boy? Soma been out on these hikes since he could walk. I got a video on on my YouTube of Soma's whole litter out in the mountains when I was in North Carolina hiking. I got a bunch of videos of them, hiking at 6, 7, 8 weeks is when they started, and we would do a good hike. I mean, it wouldn't be an easy hike, and they had to get through it, and that was part of the when I was checking them out, that was part of it to see who would give it a try, who was frustrated when they couldn't get there, who just quit, who gave up, and Summer was fucking lose his mind if he get over a rock or something, but he never gave up. He showed up every time. His sister was the better hiking dog. Celine, I don't have her anymore, but she was a she was the better hiking dog until Soma really came into his athleticism at about 5 months old. And I didn't want to let him do so much because he was such a big puppy. Come on, he was such a big puppy. All the males, actually all the dogs in that litter were huge. So I didn't want to let him do too much of like displaying athleticism. But come on, let's go. But he turned out to be able to handle it. Let's go. Place. Good boy, big dog. Good boy, Summer. Come on, place. Good girl. Good girl. Good boy, big dog. Come on, Gray. Let's see if Gray will do it. Gray, come on. Gray, get that. Come on, place. Come on, Gray, place. Gray, no. Come on, place. Come on, Gray. Come on. Come on. Good girl, move. Come on, Gray, place. Gray knows what it means. She just can't get the space. Come on, Gray. Good girl. Come on, place. Come on. They in your way. Tell them to move. Good looking dogs. Let's go. Come on. I do stuff like that in the middle of our walks to just kind of like, you're going to stimulate their body and their minds too. So we'll do some training stuff that's kind of fun for them. I ain't going to have them down or, something like that out here for one. My car's going to be gross enough when I get back in it. Two, that's not as fun for them when the positive, when I'm just gonna give them a hey, let's not make sure she don't roll over nothing dead. That's why Moon has a collar on right now because she'll just roll over into some shit that's dead. I want to let her know from a distance that I'll fuck her up for doing that. Let's go. Moon, come. But Moon is my most trained dog, so it doesn't take much for her. But every once in a while, I mean, not every once in a while. Honestly, it's always training is every single day. Training is every time I spend time with them. We working on training because if not, they just go back to being wild animals. They might be friendly to the person feeding them, me, but without subtle training, every time we're together, then they just turn into wild animals. Some people who might have dogs that don't listen, don't come back when you call them, they tear up your house, your yard, all of your equipment that you use to house them. Keep them safe because you have a wild animal. And, my dogs are also pretty wild, but we're able to communicate because of the bond that we have. Come on, let's go. If you have 30 dogs, you know that communicating this way with them is not easy because it's hard to bond with 30 dogs. Someone, let's go. See that? I got a lot of trust in Moon too. I'll take cues from Moon. Moon, let's go. I know that if Moon doesn't alert to something, then it's probably nothing. The Soma and Apollo, I have to kind of um, call them back if I see them alert to something. And it might, most of the time, it's nothing. Apollo, if it's actually something, will run. She'll go get it, or she'll start to go get it. She comes back pretty good. Come on, Summer, place. Good dogs. Good girl, Gray. Good dogs. Big boy. Big boy. But, I mean, the main purpose for having them the way that they are, as far as temperament, as far as drive, is because I like to be, I like to have my space, and I like to be safe in that space when I'm out here. And for me, this is the most efficient way to do it. I don't need to be so safe that I need to have a gun on my hip and um, and I still feel just as safe with them out here. They don't go after people. I mean, they'll definitely bite if you try to grab them or touch them. Come on, come. But they don't chase people. They won't go up to people. If a human was to walk past them, Apollo might want to sniff a little too close, but the rest of them will just ignore. Big boy. As you see, Apollo still super hyper right now. Apollo, no. See, Apollo's gonna take off. She was about to, but Moon's not, which tells me it's Whatever Apollo's looking at is nothing. Gray doesn't know any better. She's probably going to go pee or something. She don't really know to look for stuff when we're out here. Apollo, come. Apollo, no, come. No, come. Good girl. So Apollo going over to the side. That's not come. Come. Apollo, come. This is come. Good girl. And the good girl comes right there. Not when she's over here, over here, over here. When she's right here, that's when she knows she did what she was supposed to do. What better way to spend 6 a.m. on a Saturday morning than this? All right, y'all. See you next time.